Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
First pitch, 107.
Hey! Look out, 1-1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Batting second, the third baseman, Justin Turner. Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Hey! Two! Ball one.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, TK Hernandez.
Oh, two is the count.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
0-1's the count. Nope. Ball one. The count is 1-2. Count 1-2.
The first baseman, Brandon.
Thanks for playing MLB.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is off the wall in right field.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. One. Runner on first with 2 away. here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Giants lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Peterson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Corey Seager. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners out. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Fastball well outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 0. Here it is. Out, runners at first and second. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A.J. Pollard, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Peterson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Hey, Giro, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now.
A.J. Pollock.
Line drive base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. So second for one.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's out.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bald strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So in now for San Francisco, Taylor Heineman is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Next 0-2. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Settling in now, Mauricio Dubon is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Kershaw looks in. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And this is low, ball one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Go on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Next up is Max Muncy. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Max Muncy.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Longoria shading to his right. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. First pitch on its way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
At the ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Fouled away. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pollard giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Yastrzemski takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside of the park. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, a couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So here now is the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate now, Brandon Belt. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Peterson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. 3 innings complete. San Francisco leads this one 3-2. At the plate, Corey Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson on his horse. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Striding into the box, Will Smith. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's fouled away. And they'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 2-1 on its way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 3-2. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Evan Longoria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants' right fielder.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2-2. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. The second for 1, back to first, and that'll take care of Pence. He's gone on the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches on that at bat. He'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Ball 2.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And the 2-1. 3-1. Taylor Heineman would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. In now, Taylor Heineman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch to him.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right
now. The 1-0. 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Got it.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Cody Bellinger comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Now back. First base. Justin Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
That misses
1 ball,
wide.
1 strike.
1 ball and 1 strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger 3rd baseman, 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
The second baseman, Mauricio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Kershaw now on 1-1, and it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set and the 2-2 pitch. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runner goes for second. Liner toward right center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. That'll bring up punches for Derek Rodriguez. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
1-1.
Nope.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1.
That's outside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bouncer to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
It's not very often that pitcher regularly gets the base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway. Here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
1-0.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Down.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Batter number 14, second baseman, TK Hernandez.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up in there.
Good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he looks at the ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Trevor Gott is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Will Smith will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to...
Ouch, that one hit him. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly, as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So two gone now for the Dodgers in the sixth. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ball and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready with the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The set and the 1-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. 1 run is scored. 2 runs scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Now the 3rd man is scored. And my goodness gracious, an inside the park grand slam. Come on.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. LA's on top 8-3. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. In there, 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Line to the right side. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding in, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
1st and 2nd here with nobody out.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Once again, Taylor Heineman is grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated.
Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1 left for San Francisco. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Plate now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside.
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
That's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this better pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Runners on first with one down. Rounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Will Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game. It extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Marlene Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0.
Ball, back inside. Helpful.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher,
Mookie Betts will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. And a ball 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Betts is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he fouls this one off. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
2 out, bases loaded. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Heading after it is Dickerson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants 3. Brusdar Graterol gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48. Brusdar Graterol.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubar. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, square right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Count remains at 0-2. 1-2 count and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And right into the shift. Reined in. Take it to the bag himself to the out. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out. All right.
Lifted down the line in left. Turner trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3.
You don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby. You was messing with a star, right?
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. One and one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The batter, number 14.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kike Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Line drive to center field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Dodgers down in order. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Donovan Solano will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. This is ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now, Brandon Belt. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Ball 3.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Nobody out, runner on first. Good battle, count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Evan Longoria is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one. 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Inside,
He's
ball
fallen
3.
behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball
And
4.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The right fielder, Hunter.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And stepping in, the slip fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. 1 there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 10-4. Sam Selman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, John Peterson. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pops this one up. Belt is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. Single homer run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. A.J. Pollock would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants 4. At plate, Taylor Heineman. We got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here's the 2-2.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. They'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Alexander will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now, so he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 15, Austin.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Alexander is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. From the stretch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low apart, so it wasn't a given they were going to center it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Seager has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Wilmer Flores will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench. He'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak. This ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Kershaw takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs on 11 hits, no error. They left 8 men on base. That was the ball game. 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Money like hocus pocus, in the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, the broker. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Mad, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot by 3, who's keeping score? 2, waiting you on. 1 round till we make it. song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No one was bothered, no more than it took too much. You're ugly, make the cafe mediocre. It's the reason there never was what needed. It's all around, but it weighs too much to slow you down. It's the time that goes the best of times, it's the time was trying. You don't own me, you don't even know me. But when they play it, you can't help but sing along. That's nothing odd, that's nothing wrong. 'Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. There was a moment, a hole opened in the sky, a chance to join that pantheon. For all the times they never heard your battle cry, now even angels sing along. 'Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never dies. Like a lover who won't back down. Over the sign, just straight into the eyes. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. friends, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with it. Pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clear in the boom, boom. You better duck it go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Up in the phone go zoom, zoom. Me and my friends, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with it. Pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clear in the boom, boom. You better duck it go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Up in the phone go zoom, zoom. We show me we know. Go get a bag, I drip in our shorts. Catch a tag, we knocking them off. After I hit boy, she hit the door. And them hunters be coming in all this money, and I gotta give me some more. Big bag, better hit the floor. Talk hot, then we running the jaw. I'ma hop on the phone and zoom off. That be my dog, I'm calling him Rudolph. I'm in love with the way I get chewed off. Pull up a break, he getting screwed off. Brand new Mazda, big body, we cruise off. He think he hot, he knocking the chew off. Call me nasty, the nigga got shoot off. Show me the trick, I got the juice on. Me and my friends, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with it. Pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clear in the vroom, vroom. You better duck it go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Up in the phone go zoom, zoom. Me and my friends, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with it. Pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clear in the vroom, vroom. You better duck it go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Up in the phone go zoom, zoom.
I'm in the track trying to whip it, flip it. She on my so I quit it. Walk in the club with my pocket, grill it. You on my chain, come and get it. You tripping. Listen here, Cassie, you got two decisions. Do you want the or do you want the Smith in your life? Once again, but you better not rush it. See, I'm